Welcome back. Any three people that have played a critical role in your career life?
Right. I would say I think my mom was pretty supportive of me, regardless of the fact that she couldn't afford to take me to a flamboyant university or take me to, start doing supply chain, which I had to pay for myself. But she was quite supportive of me to make sure that I made something out of myself. And even when I faced difficulties and obstacles when I was growing up in my career, she was always there for me to provide guidance. The second person is, I would say Pamela still, to be honest. I will still call her out.
Kindly say hi to my boss and say
Hi,
Madam said hi.
Pamela. I hope you can see me. How are you? So Pamela, she's the one who kicked me, how do I say, started me on the journey of being qualified in supply chain when I started with the CIPS. And she has always continued to be very supportive of me, even when I did my master's, etc. And also, just being in the office with her and listening to my issues has really helped, and the guidance and coaching that I got from her. But also, I would say there are various other people. I wouldn't just call them one. I would, otherwise it would take me forever. I have had very good mentors in every of these organizations that I've worked in. I've always made a point to connect with a leader who is there, who can coach me through my career as a leader, because to make me a better person. Because when I started in leadership, when I started in management, I wasn't that great. I knew what a leader should have, but we are human. We cannot be everything. We have good days, we have bad days. But as a leader, what is the best characteristics that one needs to have in order to lead your team to success? And just being self-aware and getting that feedback, periodic feedback from my managers about what it is that I'm doing well and what is the things that I need to work on has helped me. Because even the things that I need to work on, there's some things I just think, you know what, it will take me forever to figure out how to work on. But the fact is,
Things to work on, like?
I did mention earlier that I've in the past, because I'm this one person who wants to get things done. I want things delivered. So when I start on an activity or an initiative, I just want things done, and I want to see progress. But then you have other folks who are more considerate. They're more, how do I say, more detailed than I am, in the sense that they want to know the project to the end, the outcome from here to there. They want to figure out what are the specific steps and processes that we have to follow in order to get to what we want to, in order to achieve what we want to achieve. But for me, I'm more like, this is where we're going. All right, let's get to it.
Without looking at the nitty-gritties that come with it.
I'm not saying that I don't plan. I do plan. And see, the understanding what is the strategy, what is the inputs that we're going to put in, what are the resources, what is the type of skills that we need, what is the time that we need to be able to achieve that process, that project. But I am less into, we need this data, we need that data, we need to reflect on these. On the onset, at the initiation stages, I just want to say this is the framework that we're going to operate in. And now when it comes to implementation, let's move with what we know now. And then we will calibrate the plan as we go along to achieving our goal. And so some of the feedback I've gotten is, well, you have to listen to your peers in
Do
some.
you now listen to your peers?
And I have seen the value for it. And I've realized actually the strength is in the diversity. It's not, it's very easy as a manager to recruit someone who actually thinks like you, who acts like you. You are more attuned to each other because they think like you. But then it's important also to think about the other characteristics of other people. Those people who are vocal, they will say what they will say, They will ask questions, and there are those who are very silent and more considerate. So for me, having that diverse team, I think for me is the strength. And I've come to learn about that. So, and that is something I have been given feedback over time as I was growing up my career. And that's really great.
3 attributes that one needs to succeed in life.
Huh. Okay, you have to be planful. Plan your vision. Plan your vision. Plan your goal. Know what it is that you want to achieve and plan it in a lot of detail, actually, in the short term and in the long term. Secondly, be that person who is committed and consistent towards your goal. There's a lot of noise and things that might happen interrupt your vision or your goal. You can be derailed. Like now, COVID has happened. You were expected to travel to another country, for example, for your studies, and now COVID has hit us, and now there's a calibration. Now you have to do your virtual classes. You need to be able to be comfortable with change. Yeah. So as you plan your vision, as you get committed towards your goal, you also have to be comfortable with change and calibrating and being flexible as you walk towards your vision. And then the third thing is you have to be a problem solver. You have to be a problem solver. In this life, it's about solving problems, and more so in supply chain than any other place, because things will be thrown at you. What you think you're going to say, I'm going to do procurement, I'm going to send it to the warehouse, I'm going to do distribution, and then voila, there's an insecurity, and then the distribution is no longer in that location, the distribution is in another location. So you have to problem solve that situation and make sure that the distribution still happens, but now you're moving from one location to another. The dynamics are different. You have to send resources there, you have to do your mapping for the distribution, you have to communicate to your service providers where the distribution is going to happen. So you have to be able to problem solve very quickly. Yeah.
Your advice to young men and women who want to pursue a career in supply chain?
I would say bring it on. Come on. Don't even overthink it. Start it. It starts with short, small steps. Okay. And to be honest, it's just an exciting profession. Secondly, you can make a wonderful living out of it. I mean, you can be who you want to be personally. If you're in supply chain, if you're focused, you can still make your livelihood in this profession. It's also very satisfying because you can see the impact of your contribution to the most in need. It's really, I can't even explain it. The level of satisfaction when you bring a smile onto someone who is really, really devastated. I think for me that's quite important. The other thing is we have very few women in supply chain. We are looking for those supply chain women. Please, women, if you're out there, I'm talking to you. Make sure that you sign up in supply chain as quickly as possible. We are waiting for you. Yeah.
Where can people find you online?
Where can they find me online? I'm on LinkedIn. And my name is Phoebe Kungu. It's on LinkedIn, so you'll just find me there. And also email. I currently work for International Rescue Committee. I'm phoebe.kungu@rescue.org. But also I have my personal email, which is phoebe.kungu@yahoo.com. So it's pretty simple. I'm not a favorite of Yahoo, of Facebook, and no pun intended to the Facebook company. It's just that I'm not into social media as many people are, but you can reach me either on email, on those 2 emails, or LinkedIn. Yeah.
This is the last question I always ask my guests. What's your definition of success?
I think success is actually achieving what you've planned to achieve. For me, that's success. Once you set your milestones and you get to your milestones, that for me is success. If today you said you want to finish studying your master's in supply chain and you actually finish your master's in supply chain, that's success to me. If you set an objective and you meet that objective, for me, that's what success is all about. Yeah.
If you are Wandabu Wanyama,
yes,
what question would you have wished I asked you that I didn't ask?
Yeah, I would be interested to know if after this we're gonna have some lunch.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. So thank you very much for coming, and we
yeah.
really appreciate your time. And for you, our viewers, we say really thank you for keeping us company. Always remember to log on to our website, www.supplychainafrica.news. Remember to also follow us on LinkedIn, Supply Chain Africa News. We are also on Facebook. Twitter is coming up. We have also our Instagram account. And special thanks to Jesse for the good camera work. Also Shadrach, we really say thank you. Until next time, subscribe to our YouTube channel. See you then.